One time I took a call on the psychic line, and it was a mother who had children in the garage screaming and crying, and the first thing that she asked me was, "When we leave this earth, do we go to heaven no matter what?" And of course, I knew something had happened, and I said, "Yes, we go back to our creator, and then we await the next steps." What happened? She said that her husband was having an affair and told the mistress that he no longer wanted to be with her, that he wanted to work it out with his wife, his family, put their lives back together. And the mistress came over to the house, called the husband out into the garage, and the last thing that she said to him was, "If I can't have you, no one else will." She then proceeded to unalive him, and right in front of the children, right in front of the wife. She turned right around, walked out of the garage, and sat in her car. And the children were screaming, and she was crying and screaming. The next thing you know, I told her, "Have you called the police yet?" And she said, "No." And I said, "You need to call the police. Stay on with me, and I'll be glad to be there with you while you're calling." So I'm hearing the children, and I said, "Where is the mistress?" And she said, "Well, she's sitting out in the car." I said, "Close the garage door." And just then you could hear the sirens in the very far distance. Said, "Close the garage door, get the children in the house, and lock the door. We don't know what could happen." The next thing you know, I'm hearing the knocks on the door, and it was the police arrived. And they ask her, "Who are you talking to?" And she says, "My psychic." The police officer said, "Your psychic? What on earth are you doing talking to a psychic? Let me have the phone." So he gets on there, asks me what had happened, and I told him. He thanked me, and that was the last that I ever heard. It's those types of calls that I hope that I don't have. It's very sad.